Hey everybody, this is the Review Revolution coming back at you with another Masters of the Universe review, but not a classics, no. As a matter of fact, the other night I was actually on eBay, still one of my favorite places to find figures and nifty stuff, and I came across probably the coolest thing I've ever seen from toy premiums. What we've got actually, and I guess let's go with this one, was a McDonald's Masters of the Universe Happy Meal toys. Now the date on these is 2000, I believe 2002. Yes, 2002, 2003. So this, of course, I mean, on top of the fact of how they look, you'll recognize, are from the Cartoon Network show, which you probably already know by now. I wasn't real fond of. I didn't really care for it. I didn't like the redesign of the show. I didn't like how the characters were kind of represented. To this day, I'm surprised that cartoon and toy manufacturers still seem to want to always reinvent something and watch it fail, only to later realize that whenever they reintroduce it again under its original version, it just kicks ass. Masters of the Universe, the classic one being the most recent example, but there are plenty of others. In this case, I mean, this is obviously an attempt to get kids excited about the new cartoon, and they had some sort of cooperative toy release with McDonald's. Now, the thing about this is that, for the most part, excuse me, these are some of the best toy premiums, some of the best Happy Meal toys I've ever come across. It's something where, I mean, they all very much, let's see if we can find a better looking one. Well, yeah, oops, knocked the camera. They all pretty much look just like their cartoon counterpart. Which, I mean, I know I just railed against how the show looked, but considering that this is a cartoon that was out at the time, and these are just Happy Meal toys, it's pretty darn impressive how what they came out with and how well they did. There are 8 figures that were in the release, He-Man being the first one, Skeletor, Battle Cat, Man-at-Arms, Beastman, Panther, Orko, and Ram-Man. Which is kind of a shame. I mean, it's something where in this case we end up with 4 or 5 good guys and 3 bad. I would love to have seen an Evelyn or Trapjaw, something like that, instead of Ram-Man or Orko, particularly Orko. But these are really cool. I wouldn't doubt that if these had been on blister cart and sold in stores, these would have been just as good on a retail shelf as, I mean, certainly better than anything I would have expected out of a Happy Meal. So much so that what I actually want to do is I want to kind of break this into, I guess I'm going to break this into a 3-part. I'm going to go ahead and take these out of the pack, let you get a look at them all together, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do 2 more videos, kind of 2 and 2, or 4 and 4, and really get a look at them, because these are really neat, and I think that you'd really like them, and hopefully after getting a look, you might be able to track some of them down. But we're going to take just a moment, and we're going to pop them out of the pack and have some fun. Be right back. Alright everybody, we've got them out of the pack and got a look at the figures, and I gotta say, I'm even more impressed with them now than I was when I saw them in their little bags. These are actually really, really cool. Every one of them does come with an action feature, and Ram-Man not, but they all do come with a weapon as well. So I gotta say, this is something kind of cool. If you were buying kids meals and so forth, and you ended up getting these. These are great. I mean, these are, again, as good as anything I think you would probably find in a blister pack for a reasonable price. Inside each of the packs was a little card showing all 8 figures that were in the line, as well as illustrating what their action feature is. I think that McDonald's could certainly have gone through and probably done another wave, like I said, putting out maybe an Evelyn or a Trapjaw, maybe Tila or the Sorceress or someone, kind of expanding on this a little bit, because these are really cool. These actually I do like. They're actually pretty nifty. I would never trade these for my 6.5-inch classics at all. No, and I certainly wouldn't. I certainly am not saying that I cared for this series really, but again, being a toy premium, being just something from a fast food box, these are awesome. They really are. So now we got to look at them together. Let's kind of take a look at them one at a time. There are 8 figures, so we're going to go ahead and go on to part 2. I'm going to go ahead and do. We'll go ahead and take a look at Beastman, Man-at-Arms, Orko, and Ram-Man. We'll save He-Man and Skeletor for the end. But this has been the Review Revolution, getting you a preview look at, or kind of a quick glance, I should say, at Masters of the Universe Happymeal figures, 3.5-inch figures. So I'll be back with another review soon. Thanks for stopping by. Rate, comment, subscribe, join the revolution. Take care, everybody.